Debbie's Back Porch. Today we're going to make Mornay sauce and talk about how to use it. Here are the ingredients. The bechamel sauce is in another video. I'll refer you to it. You may pause and write these down in hay. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. A Mornay sauce starts with a bechamel sauce, one of the 5 French mother sauces, and we're going to add an egg to this. Beat it up, and the egg is actually optional, but I recommend. And we're going to add a little of the hot bechamel to the egg to temper it, because we don't want scrambled eggs. We just want to incorporate this egg into the bechamel. It adds some richness, and it's good. So once the egg is tempered, we just incorporate it into the bechamel. Again, this is an optional step, but I recommend. It really adds a lot of richness to the sauce. Through this whole process, I'm going to keep my heat on medium-low and stir it down from the sides to keep it from scorching on the sides. This is very thick, very rich. So thick, in fact, I'm going to add about an ounce of whole milk. Cream would be better. I have whole milk. So the star of this show is the cheese. Traditionally, you would have 1 part Parmesan, freshly grated, 3 parts Gruyere cheese, but you can use any cheese you like. This is Romano and white Vermont cheddar, which is what we like, and I'm going to make mac and cheese, and those go pretty well with that. And you have some flexibility with the amount. This is, about 2 cups. It's hard to tell when cheese is grated, but it's about 2 cups by weight. And you just slowly incorporate that in and stir as you go. So I had a 4-cup bechamel sauce made with 4 cups of milk, and I've added 2 cups of grated cheese, or maybe a little bit more, and more is okay. It's up to you, but you know you can never have too much cheese. Now the seasoning was done to the bechamel. We had the onion piquet, we had some nutmeg, salt and pepper. You can add more if you like. You probably don't need it because the cheese brings salt. Now as soon as I get the cheese all stirred in, I turn the heat off. The residual heat will melt it. So let me show you the texture we have here. So I used all white cheese, and so it doesn't look cheesy like, say, Velveeta looks cheesy. But you cannot mistake the cheese in this, the thickness and the richness. It's just gorgeous. And it's ready to use as is, and it's ready to use on so many things. I'm going to put it on a little mac and cheese to show you, but it's great on broccoli and asparagus and cauliflower and almost anything. And here's my example, and actually why I made so much. I'm making a mac and cheese for tonight, and I'm making mac and cheese single servings for later. So just pour in your mac and cheese, add a little butter, and we're gonna turn this sauce into something wonderful. So just pour it on, don't be shy. And as I stir this, think about it could be put on sliced potatoes, it could be put on chunk potatoes, it could be put on broccoli, it could be put on cauliflower, or you could just put it in a cup and dip it with a chip. This is an illustration of my model. You can never have too much cheese. Sprinkling on some breadcrumbs. Now everything in here is hot. This doesn't have to bake, but I'm going to put it under the broiler, let it brown a little bit, then I'll show you what we got. You could have sprinkled a little more cheese on top of this, you know, because, hey, but you didn't really need it. And if you look at this, this is creamy, rich macaroni and cheese. It was done pretty easily. All the work was in the sauce, and you just can't beat this. You're going to love it. Your kids are going to love it. Learn how to make your Mornay sauce, and you can make anything more wonderful. Thank you for joining us. See you tomorrow. I'm going to need a bigger bowl.